he said, this is where I'll build my town. And he laid it out, he set it up, and in 1871, after the war, he founded the city of Huntington here. Excuse me. Now, that was the B&O, Baltimore, Ohio, which is his first. Chesapeake and Ohio come in later. The thing that you have to keep in mind is Huntington was from the Ohio River to where the railroad tracks are, from Guyandotte to what is now First Street, just down past the courthouse. These streets have never been widened. These streets have never been altered since he laid this thing out. The streets go north, east, and west. The avenues go east and west. The streets go north and south. It's a grid, and nothing's ever been changed. There used to be a railroad track run down the center of 3rd Avenue and 5th Avenue that ran all the way to Cerrito. It's still there. Those tracks are still under all that brick and asphalt. That brought in that allowed the coal to get into this area, and that brought in the steel. Until the last 30, 40 years, there were 4 separate steel mills down through this area. It's all steel of West Virginia now. Before, there was 4 or 5 different ones. Down here on this corner was the Martha White Mills, made flour. Huntington, when I was growing up in the 50s, had a population of near 80,000. Right now we can't hardly break 50. And it's been because of the loss of the steel mills, the industries that we had around here. There used to be 5 or 6 glass plants in this area. They're gone. Blanco's the only one left. The railroads got basically overrun by the trucking industry, automobiles. Like the riverboats got run out by the railroad got run out by semis. And it's because it's cheaper and easier to build a road than it is to lay a railroad. And that's where it's ended up. And because of our terrain and the entrenchment of traditions, we like our cars. We like our truck, the freedom to jump up, run outside, get in the car, and go. Instead of having to wait for the 814 to show up. Railroads built Huntington, and Huntington died with the railroads. When the railroads started falling apart and collapsing, just not as much of an economic force as they had been for 150 years, or 100 years anyway. Huntington was too concentrated on one thing. And guess what? We still